Well, today I think I'm going to try and burn that pile down there. Since everything's got some snow on it and it's a little wet, I'm going to get my Kubota, my little 2370, and kind of push that pile up a little bit, get away from the tree line and the brush line, and get rid of that pile. Me and the wife are trying to clean out some of the trees and all the bullshit in there, get that all squared away. That way we can put like a picnic table down there, maybe even like a little kind of off-grid cabin down the road here at Ingerson Farms. And just another place to hang out. So I'm going to move that pile up, and I'm going to pretty much try to burn it today. I mean, it should be safe. It's not windy. Everything's a little moist because of snow melting. Had a first snow yesterday for the year, first of the year, of course. Start 2022 off right. And yeah, so let's get to it. Well, as you can see, that was a big old fail. Problem is the snow is melting, so the ground is real wet, and my Kubota tractor gets stuck real easy. So I went in there and back tire sunk halfway down in the dirt. I'm like, oh, but this ain't gonna work. So I was luckily able to back right out and I tried to scoop it from the front, and that wasn't gonna happen. So I could burn it, but it's a little too close to the brush line for me to make me comfortable. Everything's a little obviously wet because the snow's melting, but the brush itself on the tips is dry. So I mean, I don't know, I'm just not comfortable with it. So I guess I'm gonna leave that project is a no-go for now, but I can at least try to maybe, I gotta do something with the goat trough. I don't know how many of you got animals, but in the wintertime, this stuff freezes. And I really don't know what any type of solution to it. I got no electricity out here, so. This stuff's like 2 inches thick. Making their water a little dirty, but they can't drink it at all if it's ice. Huh, can you? Look at that. Perfect shape of the whole trough. Look how thick that is. It's like glass. Now they were thirsty, they could drink. I gotta go do something about the chicken water. Hopefully that one right over there will be melted. It's in the sun. This one's kind of in the sun. But yeah, I guess I could try putting that inside the barn, the little barn here. It's a little shed to barn conversion. Oh, Mr. Foghorn Leghorn. So, yeah, winter problems here at our little farm. Until next time, find your little slice of heaven. Well, okay, here we are in the chicken run. My one rooster and my 5 hens. Goats out there frolicking. I just busted out their water. But what do you guys do about this? Anybody got any ideas? So I got 2 water things. Got one over there. That's getting in the sun. The sun should start to melt that, especially when the plastic kind of magnifies it, but it's still kind of frozen. And then over here, it's now in the sun. So what do you guys do about this? There's no power out here, or not even an extension cord range. My shop is pretty much off grid. This stuff is frozen. But there is some water seeping through here a little bit as it starts to melt. But what is a long-term solution to stuff like this? I mean, it's frozen every night. And if the day doesn't have sun or get warm enough, it stays frozen all day. What I did last year is I just literally was taking this and bringing it in the house and running it in the hot shower. But that's not a sustainable practice. So if anybody's got any tips or tricks for too far for power to keep your water warm for the animals, let me know, because I don't know. Well, sometimes the easiest answer is the only answer. So I'll just get a small bowl and fill it up every morning. That way they have fresh water that's drinkable, because I can't take these and bring them in the house and try to run hot water on them until they melt and then bring them back out every day. You're wasting 30 gallons of hot water to get, this stuff to melt, and then you got to do it again the next morning. So something small and easy to just transport and fill it up in the house, bring it back out, and do it again in the morning. And there probably won't be any left, or just knock it out and then knock out any ice that's there tomorrow morning and just fill it up again and bring it back out. Because the animals still get thirsty even though it's cold. They said we've been here for about a year and a half now. Came from California, so we're new to the whole farm life thing, but we've had chickens before, but now we've got goats and more chickens than we used to have. And kind of semi-off grid, so a little bit at a time. Get away from that evil system. Well, I'm making bread today. This is my first attempt. I've never made it before. Well, my wife's made bread, but not me. Yeah. And we had a bunch of different types of flours. So it's been like 30, 40 minutes and it doesn't look like it's rising. I'm not sure what I did wrong here, or if I did anything wrong. Like I said, I've never made bread before. We will see how this works. Because I've made a resolution to myself that I can't have bread or cheese anymore unless I make it, which will cut out a big part of my diet and probably help me lose weight. And also learn how to make bread and cheese, which I don't have any animals to make cheese with right now. We do have goats that haven't been milking them. I'm going to practice on some skim milk and turning it into mozzarella or something I heard. So I'll try that and maybe I'll record it. Thanks. And there's that little Callie girl, a little Morky Poo. She likes to watch Arnold's Family Homestead. Don't you? Watch all the farm animals. There's Handsome. I call him Handsome Pants. Oh, he's the big guy around here. He's a tough guy. He's a tough guy. Oh, Mr. Handsome Pants. She's a tough girl too. What do you guys watch? Watch YouTube. I wanted to show, if I haven't already, I don't think I did, is got this 45 watt panel that I had back when I had a Class C RV. And I wired that up to a solar fan that I got on Amazon. You can see how fast it's going. You can hear it. And what that pretty much does is it creates a positive airflow in here. So got all this air getting sucked in kind of slowly from over there, getting pushed out between all the corners and all any cracks in there. Which creates a positive airflow and keeps, keeps the air from becoming stale and getting nasty for the animals. So get out of there. Cass, that ain't for you up there. There's a little shed converted into a barn. I even just used some of that styrofoam, put that on there to give it some insulation. Chicken run, door to the chicken run. Used a big old giant flap from a semi-truck, cut on the side, and that's how the goats get in and out. And that's that. Oh, little doggies. And I just got my laser engraver, unboxed it. Here it is. I'm going to be putting all this together, and we'll start laser engraving things soon, making custom coasters. And I do all my own wood making coasters, and I'll be able to do some real nice laser engravings on them. But for now, we're going to go burn some paper products, because that's what we do now. We burn our own trash. All right, this is where we... Hearing something out there in the woods. Like Bigfoot come charging at me. So we burn our trash. Keep hearing something out there. I know you guys can't see it, but I can definitely hear it. Anyways, so we burn our paper plates, cardboard, napkins, paper towel holders, all that kind of thing. All paper and cardboard waste we burn, and then we got our other waste that we compost, and then got our plastics that we take into town once a month. Maybe once every month and a half. We just keep filling up bags. We throw them in the back of the truck. When it's full, we take it in to a recycle center. So we don't have any trash service. Don't have no gas service. Don't have a water bill. You know, it's off a well. We do have power, but then that's on solar, so it's a small bill. Get off the system as much as we can, you know? Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and until the next one, have a good night.